Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon news update. So in this update we're going to be starting to go over the new GXs for Fairy Rise. So we have 4 GXs in total coming out in this set, and the first one, as you can probably see, is going to be a grass type. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So the main question is, what is the first grass type? Well, let's have a little look. It is this guy right here, which is of course Sceptile GX. It is a grass Pokemon with a HP of 230, and of course it is a Stage 2 Pokemon. Now, if you haven't already seen my Fairy Rise video, I've already done a little video showing off a few cards that got revealed, except the GXs. All the GXs have since been revealed, and the full arts. I believe the set came out, it actually came out in Japan on the day of release for Celestial Storm, which was probably less than a month ago at this moment in time. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. The fact that we actually got a Celestial Storm Sceptile, wasn't a GX, but a really good Sceptile at that. Very, very good, very nice for Ultra Beast decks to sort of counter them, stop any attacks going to that Sceptile is really, really nice. And the attack itself really does look pretty promising as well. But we have Sceptile GX. Now, what I want to talk about quickly is the evolutions that we're going to be getting with this thing when we get this in Lost Thunder. So, let's have a little look. First off, we have Trico. Of course, all the bits and bobs are here. The ability Find a Friend. Search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Now, of course, you can find a grass Pokemon. Not basic, not Stage 1, and it could be Stage 2. So you could possibly get the GX, have a rare candy in hand, bang, next turn evolve it. Happy days. So that's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Then we also are going to be getting Grovyle. It's got an ability of Sunshine Grace. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon. Again, reveal it and put it into your hand. Now this time, it's an ability, so that's pretty cool as well. And then for 2 grass, you got Slicing Blade for 40 damage. Now, it's probably good to try and get 2 grass energies on this thing, because that's all it needs, which is pretty good for a GX. So, yeah, it's looking pretty cool. You've got some pretty good pre-evolutions here before, obviously, the GX. There is, obviously, another 2 Tricos and one of the Sceptile from the previous sets. We won't go over them, but I just wanted to bring these back up again. So, let's have a little look at the Full Art and Rainbow Rare for Sceptile GX. So, there it is right there. There is Sceptile's Full Art. A very interesting one indeed. I like how it's sort of attacking to what is the left of the, or to us it's the right of the card, to itself the left of the card, but it's looking over to its right, our left. So it's pretty cool. I definitely like it. I know not a lot of people who have opened this in Japan have been very happy with this, but to be honest, when I show you the attacks, it does make sense, and I think it's got quite a few different things that could possibly help itself. So yeah, pretty sweet looking Full Art. The fact that all the different colours come out really nicely is really, really nice indeed. And then of course we also get the Rainbow Rare as well. I like how the eye is green. It's pretty cool. Normally most of the eyes are red, but you've got like 2 red arms and a red sort of I don't know, crest or top of the head, forehead. But it looks cool nevertheless. Very, very nice. Definitely, I think, one of the Pokemon that I'm going to be searching out when Lost Thunder does arrive at our doorstep. So, let's crack on and have a little look at that first attack right there, which is called Mac Cut. So it's only for 1 grass. Well, what does it do? So 60 damage. Discard a special energy card from your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, that is pretty good indeed. Now, yes, of course, you do have to evolve it up to the Stage 2 form of Sceptile GX. It does do 60 for just 1 energy. That's pretty good. Now, if you are going against the GX, of course, you can put a Choice Band on. That's 90. But the fact that you're discarding a special energy, and a lot of people are going to be running Rainbow, Double Colorless, you've got all of these special unit energies. All of that sort of stuff can be knocked out or taken away because of this, which is really cool. It slows down your opponent, hopefully, and if you get rid of a lot of them, they're not going to have a lot of special energies to put on, especially with nothing to bring back special energies very good, let's just put it that way. There are GX abilities which allow you to get stuff out of the discard, that's fair enough, but no actual cards or trainers or anything. But it's pretty cool nevertheless for its first attack. Then its second attack is called Leaf Cyclone for 2 grass. What does this do? So it does 130 damage, which is pretty cool. Again, for just 2 grass, that's really nice. move a grass energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched. So, yes, okay, you are moving grass energy to the bench, but you can also be setting up the bench using that. And seeing as you might have a load of Sceptiles on the bench, the fact is you can probably find grass pretty easily. You know, if you don't have it in your hand, you could maybe use an energy recycler or energy recycle system. You could shuffle your hand into your deck and hopefully draw for something. There is also a tool which is possibly going to help very nicely to either get Pokemon or get energy. We'll get into that when we get into the What's Work section. But this is definitely a very interesting thing. For 130 damage for 2 energies, 160 with a choice band, let's just put that in there. And the fact that you can also power up your bench, I like it. I definitely think it could be a very, very nice one indeed. And then, of course, we do also have the GX, which is called Jungle Heal GX for 1 grass. Now, what does this do? Get ready. Heal all damage from each of your Pokemon with any grass energy attached to them. So, not only is that second attack doing 130 damage, powering up your bench, but it's also giving you ammunition to use your GX. Now, there are a few Pokemon that I can think of. Volcanion Prism, we got Tapu Koko. They all spread damage on the bench, which can add up over time. Now, we've also got Shrine of Punishment, which can be annoying, believe me. It's annoying to keep track of it because you've got to do it every single turn, like Burn, like Poison. Yeah. So, it can be a little bit annoying. But the fact that you can just counter it for just 1 grass is pretty nice. I definitely think this is pretty cool. Now, it does say heal all damage from each of your Pokemon. It doesn't say not including this one. So you can get rid of this one, get rid of your benched, happy days. So I think it's a really good one. I definitely think it is a really good card. I don't really see any negatives to it. Yes, it might not have the biggest of health. It's got HP of 230. Now, I mean, you know, GXs can go up to 250. That doesn't matter to me. This thing does look really, really cool. Now, if we pair this with the Sceptile that we got with Celestial Storm, this could be interesting because if you do go against any, what are they called? Ultra Beasts, then you can bring up the non-GX version of Sceptile, whereas anything else, you can just bring up Sceptile. So maybe running maybe like a 3-2 of those, and then have maybe the 4, maybe 2 of Grovyle, and then probably 4 rare candies. Easy. A few rescue stretches to bring back the basics, etc. And there's definitely a few things that we're going to go over that which could help quicken up this and get it going very quickly. But the fact that it's got a low amount of energy for some pretty decent attacks, I'm definitely very happy with this thing indeed. So let's finish it off. Of course, it is a GX, so if it is knocked out, your opponent will get 2 prizes. It has a weakness to fire, which, I don't know, this might suffer a little bit, although you can just put a weakness policy on it. But at the moment in time, fire is not the biggest woohoo at the moment, but it could be. You never know. It has a resistance to nothing, which is a little bit annoying, but hey-ho. But it also has a retreat of just 1. And the fact that it has such a low energy cost as well is really nice, because you can just use that, bang, happy days, back out, onto the bench, something else comes up, all good. So yeah, I'm definitely very, very happy with this thing indeed. It is a very interesting looking GX. For the first one as well, for Fairy Rise, definitely very interesting. So let's have a little look at what works with this thing. So first off, I've put Zoroark. Of course, you've got to put Zoroark. A lot of people, we had Zoroark Shift Tree. People have been trying that. Not that I don't think it's been that successful, but, you know, it's pretty cool because obviously you've got the trade abilities. You can just trade into stuff and get some stuff going. And the fact that you could actually put grass energies on this thing and heal Zoroark would be really cool. Really nice. So that's pretty cool. We've also got Pheromone, probably maybe just run 1 of them, but especially the fact that you can do the fast raid. This has also got a low attack cost, which is pretty cool. You might even just want to put 1 in, like I said. But that Beauty GX, if you don't use the heal one, this attack does 50 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Now, say you're running low on it. Well, hello, they've taken 4, you do 200 there. Choice band 230, you're knocking out majority of things. So that's pretty cool. Maybe a late game sort of thing, but it's pretty cool. And also an early game. It's just early and late, but you still want to get it out early, put it on the bench, and keep it on the bench until you really want to use it then. But yeah, pretty nice. We've also got Leafeon GX. Of course, that GX itself has the ability to evolve everything up once. So I mean, that's pretty cool. If you can get that evolved on your second turn, at least then you can just Grand Bloom, get everything on the bench. Hopefully you've got everything on the bench you want. Evolve everything up. Happy days. You're on your way. And the fact that it's got that Breath of Leaves ability, it says if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon once during your turn, you may heal 50 damage from one of your Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. So as long as they've got energy, you can heal 50. So I mean, it could be a pretty cool one. Could be. A few different ones there anyway. We got Gardenia here that heals 80 from one of your Pokemon that has any leaf energy on it. Although if you are going to be using that GX for Sceptile GX, then you may not need Gardenia, but it is there just in case. We got Ether Paradise Conservation Area. Now that does help with the basics, so that could be a pretty interesting one just to sort of stop that damage from coming through. We've also got Rare Candy. We did talk about this, but Rare Candy would definitely be a very good one to introduce into this. And we've also got this one right here, which is Netball. Now Netball is coming out, or it did come out in Fairy Rise. It will hopefully be coming out in Lost Thunder. It does have a gold card, which is insane. I've spoiled that already, but it does have a gold card. Now basically what this thing does is you search. It allows you to search for either one basic grass Pokemon or one grass energy. Well, I mean, that's pretty good, because if you have everything set up on your bench and you're happy, you can just use this to get the energy and put it into your hand, which is pretty cool. You could actually use Apricorn Maker as well. So you could Apricorn Maker, then put two of these down. That's two energies, happy days. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. It definitely sounds very, very nice. I don't know whether Zoroark could be an interesting combo to put with it to sort of speed up the process, or maybe just run a full-on Sceptile thing. You'd have to run Tapu Lele. There may be a few other things as well to think about, but the fact that you've got Netball, you've got your rare candies, you've got the actual Trico and Grovyle to help you find the Pokemon that you need, which is always really, really cool. So that's definitely a big bonus. There's a few GXs as well, which could help as well. So definitely a lot of things to think about. So I've already got my thinking hat on, thinking of deck ideas for this one, because I am definitely interested. So let's finish this off with, of course, the Guess the GX, the answer from yesterday. So I gave you that picture right there. What was that in particular? It was, of course, Sylveon GX. There it is right there. So well done to everyone who got. And then let's have a little look at the Guess the GX for this episode. So we have that one there, and that one a little bit bigger. Let me know in the comments below what you think that one is, as well as let me know your thoughts on Sceptile GX. Do you think it's a really cool card? Do you think it could stand a chance of being a pretty interesting one? It might not be able to one-shot stuff, but it can definitely hold its own. It can definitely have a nice healing ability. And the fact that you can get your bench going pretty quickly as well is definitely a plus for me. But there we go, I will leave it here for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow for another GX, very interesting one. But apart from that, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.